Today we'll discuss the command called less. So let's help. Okay. What's it for? This command. It's for. There's a lot of options, but they don't make sense for most of the time. So what is for this command? It's for showing big files only for one display. So it's useful for the big files, with text files. For example, like let's show a cat. So let's look at the file. First, we need to go to WordPress folder. There's a lot of big files there. Oh, we need to unzip latest. So let's go change directory to WordPress. Cool. Clear. By the way, let's look where we are right now with pwd. It's a root WordPress. So here we are. We've seen the files. And let's look inside of the files. What's called VP setting. It's fairly big one. So VP settings PHP. So as you can see, that is more than one display. So it's not really convenient. So if you read, for example, this such big files, you want to look one part and another. For example, log files and so forth. So if we will use less, let's first clear. By the way, it will show us only one display of the so-called display of the file. So let's VP settings PHP and done. So it's only one display. Then we push spacebar again. It's help us to navigate through the whole file. That's only why it's needed. So again, less VP settings. So we can scroll up, we can scroll down. Then it's second page, as you see, with the bar, with the scroll bar, vertical one, down. See, till it's end of the file. We can, of course, look inside of the file and search something. So less, for example, and look. Let's find the word link here. Less WordPress. Less WordPress settings, and then, for example, link. Okay, cool. Oh, for example, here. Let's go to the VP config. Less VP config sample, and let's look here. File DB name. DB name. Oh, it's not. There's no such file. So let's write it with capital letters, and it's done. We found DB name, as you see here. So we can look inside and search inside. So for example, or word secure, for example, or yes, secure. Done. There's the secure. There is. Or development. I'm sorry. Done. And that's it. Here we are. So with the command legs, we can get inside of the file and search inside of it. You can make it scat with grep. So it's another way to look inside. So yeah. Okay. So how to navigate inside of that? So with the space bar and with G, for example, G, it's mean with the end of the files. If we will, in the beginning of the files, I'm sorry. end, yes. Moment, clear again. The beginning of the files. Uh, if you want to go down the files, we can go with G, capital, so big G, so this is G, like this G. Big G is in the end, small g is in the beginning, and Q is quit of, so we can of course read a lot of files together, so less, and let's write like this, and then PHP, for example, so all files with a PHP. We'll hit start to read, and there, here we are, we can read them. How it's done, we can use P for the next, previous, I'm sorry, and for the next, then and for the next, so it's this symbol, and it's next, this symbol, and P is previous, so it's previous, it's all simple, so done. And it's nice, so you can of course use with combination with other commands. For example, we can gray IP, drep, and then apps abc path, and in the file which is called vp settings php, so it's showing us all the but there we can also choose less, and it will give us opportunity to scroll only page by page, but it's not too many files, so anyway.